Hey everyone, it's Ragnar here and welcome to another video. Before we dive in and watch some amazing attacks, I would like to ask you if you could click the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. These two things really help the channel grow and helps me bring you better content. So for today's video, we are recapping Aussie Alliance wildcard match in the CWL Esports Season 8. This season started with 96 teams divided into 16 groups. Out of each group, 3 teams moved on to the next phase of the tournament. The first place of each group were placed in Pot 1 and were guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. From Aussie Alliance's group, Nova, Town Hall Legend and Aussie Alliance advanced. I have linked the recap of the Nova vs Aussie Alliance match in the description below in case you missed it. It was a nail-biter, however Nova just managed to win and this put Aussie Alliance into second spot of the group. As a result, they had to go to a wildcard match. These matches were organized live by Adam with some amazing teams in the wildcard matches. Aussie Alliance match was against LP4 Proc, and in this video I will be showing every attack as they happen in this war for a place to the playoffs. Aussie Alliance team, we have Greg's Kingdom, Trento, Marty the Great, TK and Sanax. And for LP4 Proc, we have Top Chef, Kiki, Dite, Sean, Strawberries and Banzilla. So without further ado, let's dive into war. And we've got Dite going against TK. He's got hybrids with Queen Charge, I believe. So coming from the northeast with a blimp. Puts the rage down, the Yetis come out of the blimp. I'm guessing he's trying to get rid of that scatter shot and he's successful. He also pulls the CC. He couldn't get rid of the enemy RC, but I think he's got enough value. Now he's bringing the Queen around 4 o'clock to charge into the town hall. Puts the baby drag there for funneling. Couple of cockaloons, puts the baller and the whiz on the right side to funnel that side, while the Queen is getting rid of the lava and the ice golem. So now she only has one way to go, and that's towards the town hall. He doesn't have any wall breakers, so she's gonna have to go around the corner. So we'll see what happens here. So moving in, she's going to the left, rages her up. Now she can go to the gold mine, yeah, and she goes in. Okay, so now there's 2 expos on her and the sweeper is blowing her healers. Manages to get rid of the AD, has to pop her ability. Puts the freeze down for the town hall. I don't think he needed that one. There's the second M1 for one of the healers. Puts the king down and the hybrid in. The king went down very quickly, so I don't think he created the funnel that he wanted. He comes with the warden and the RC. Moving in, he still has one. He had 2 heals, he's used one of them. He's got 1 left and 1 freeze left. Still coming in now towards the eagle. Gets it down, the warning ability, the RC got rid of the enemy king and she still has her ability, uses it now. Pretty much everything is dead. Now he just has a few miners left, the warden, and that's it. There's an archer just trying to get up a little bit of extra percentage there to the east. And this is gonna be a 2-star, a good start for Aussie Alliance. 69. There we go, 69% 2-star. Okay, so that was their first attack. Now let's see how Aussie Alliance's first attack goes. His TK going against Sean. He brings the same, a hybrid attack, a little bit less hogs, and also 5 healers. So he starts with his Queen Charge from the north, puts the baby drag to funnel her in towards the town hall. He's bringing 8 wall breakers. CC archers get pulled. The Expo is on the Queen. He's gonna have to rage her soon. A couple of witches come out as well brings wall breakers. They go around the corner. One of them does break the wall, and now she's going to be facing the defending king. And I don't know what that king is defending, but he's just moving around. Now puts the rage down. Now she's going in, brings a few more wall breakers, trying to get her into that town hall compartment. The wall breakers do break the wall, so she should be moving in, but the mortar tracks her. I don't know if the RC is gonna track her down. No, she's going for the bomb tower. The Inferno is locked on her. She's not going in. Okay, he pops her ability. She's going through a wall. Queen doing queen things. Now she's gonna die there in the middle. The healer swap. He's bringing the king and the hybrid. You can see this is not what he wanted. Now he's just reacting. He knows he just has to get the 2 stars. So he's bringing the whole hybrid into the town hall. There's a tornado trap. Mana's going to the town hall. What an ability. There he goes. He keeps coming down. And now he's got a lot of base left. We've got the 2 scatters, got the eagle. He still has his 3 infernos. He puts that double heal, one for the minus in the center and one for the hawks on the other inferno compartment. He's getting rid of all the scatter shots. He's gotten rid of the 2 infernos. The eagle is now going down. He still has the RC ability, and he's got a freeze. 57% minus dying down and moving around. The healers are gone. The hogs are gone. There's a P.E.K.K.A. Everything seems to have died, so don't think he gets it. So with this one I just had a few difficulties towards the end. I just had to put that live a replay of the end of the attack, as in the live action the internet got disconnected, so I wasn't able to show the whole attack live, but TK ended up with 2 stars. Now we've got the second attack for LP4. They're going against Greg's Kingdom. So he's coming with Lava Loon with Sui Hero, no, with a Queen Charge. So there's the Seeking Airman killing the healer, using that Yeti to funnel her. That's an interesting way and effective. So he wants that Queen to take the town hall, uses the King to make sure she funnels into that little corridor where the Tesla popped up. The 80 is getting rid of his healers, brings the blimp for the town hall. He doesn't have any wall breakers. Out of the blimp comes a dragon and a baby drag, and the goblins that got rid of the town hall, but that AD got rid of all the dragons, uses the Queen ability. I'm not sure what his idea was there, bringing the dragons. Maybe he thought that AD was gonna be gone. And he starts with the lava and some loons with the warden behind. The CC, the 2 ice golems and the witch are coming down towards the RC. That's gonna be stalling the RC for a little while. Puts the poison down, puts a haste. They're going against the sweeper. There's a few more loons at the 4 o'clock area, trying to keeping those other loons in the center. Freezes the eagle, but there's way too much of the base left. Uses another freeze. He places 2 haste and the freeze on the scatter. No more lavas. The Aussie is now heading towards the center, but all the loons have died. He's got a few minions around, just creating a little bit of extra percentage. The Aussie goes down, and this is going to be a defense as well, a 2-star defense. So Sean gets a 2-star, around 74%. They're all gonna be getting stalled on that king before they die. And 15 seconds left. All the minions getting picked. And there it goes. 74% 2-star. Now for the second star, the second attack for Aussie Alliance is Mighty the Great going against Top Chef Kiki. So he's coming with the Yetis, 4 witches and 2 super wall breakers in the siege barracks. So he puts a loon and a baby drag on each side to create the funnel. I believe he's going to be bringing the main force of his army from the south. He does have the 2 super wall breakers. He's going to send them towards the town hall. He brings a couple of Yetis there, puts the witches down the king. He sends both super wall breakers at the same time. I would have sent one at a time. The second super wall breaker was wasted. The tornado trap got triggered. A couple of archers from the CC come out. They're now on the town hall. Puts the poison down, puts the jump there to help them move into the base. He uses the warden ability, and there's a Knight's Golem from the CC that is now freezing them and stalling them for a little bit longer. Now they finally move in. 2 Infernos down, the third one is about to go. He puts the other jump for them to go more into the middle. I think he froze the eagle up north, and his whole army just died there in the center. They just couldn't move. The queen is still alive. He's got the warden there. He's got another jump that doesn't really have any use for at the moment. Hawks come from the siege barrack. He had already placed his RC before the Hawks came out, so the RC is now low on health, and she has used her ability, so the Expos bring her down. The Eagle is now on the Hawks. Warden following the Hawks, but they're gonna be dying pretty soon. There's one more witch there in the center. He still has that jump, nowhere he can use it. Hawks get rid of the Eagle, and now it's just getting a little bit more percentage. This is also a defense. Puts the jump there for the Wizards, but one shot from the Wiz Tower and they're gone. So this is a 2-star, around 74%. It's been a pretty slow start, only 2 stars for the first 4 attacks, but I'm sure it's going to be turning around. Both teams have very good attackers that they can definitely get 3 stars. So let's get that archer there to the east. It's getting that little bit of extra percentage, and it should be around 77% 2-star. So after 2 attacks each, they both have 2 stars, 79.5% for us, 71.5% for them. And here we go with the third attack. So it's Strawberries going against Mighty the Great. He's bringing the hybrid with the Queen charge, 17 minus 14 hogs, 3 rages, 2 heals. He starts with the King at 11 for the funnel, the Queen at 1 coming in for the charge, and he's got a baby drag there also funneling her in towards the center, going towards the King. Sissy gets pulled. It's a dragon with a couple of witches. Puts the poison down. That's gonna help her with the King, and CC puts a jump down as well. that will give her access towards a cannon, an X-bar, scatter shot, the sweeper, and also going all the way in towards the town hall. So gets rid of the sweeper, now gets rid of the scatter shot. Star goes down. The loon gets rid of that archer tower. That's a pretty OP Coco-loon. Now he is in the town hall. The RC doesn't go and fight her. She uses ability. The siege barracks are down at 9. He's bringing the hybrid already down. He knew that the town hall was going down. She got rid of the enemy RC. And now the hogs are coming in. The first heal is down. Now he uses the warden ability. They're going towards the scatter shot and the eagle, which is what ideally what you want to do. Now the siege barrack hogs come down and go towards the single inferno. Every troop is now merging there in the center. The RC is with the miners, getting rid of the expo in the middle. Now they're continuing, the hogs are continuing towards the single inferno. The miners are getting rid of all the trash there in the center, and this is looking really good. Brings there's a tornado trap there. I'm not sure what for, maybe for a blimp, but this attacker didn't use it there. So there's a few more miners there to the south. The RC is coming back to get rid of the last few defenses. Is the archer tower and the whiz tower, and he's got 40 seconds left. This is a triple. So this is the first triple of the war, and there is for LP4 Proc against Aussie Alliance. Strawberries gets the first triple. So now let's hope Aussie Alliance can reply with a triple of their own. So let's see who's the next attacker. So here he comes, it's Trento going against Bandzilla. Trento with a hybrid as well. He's coming with the Queen Charge from the north. Actually no, that was a blimp from the north trying to get rid of that single inferno. It gets rid of the single inferno. Not sure what else he got rid of. He's got the super goblins trying to get rid of those storages just to give her a path. Now he brings a test wall breaker. He's trying to go into that single inferno compartment. Puts the rage down. The wall breakers come in. The queen is gonna get rid of the enemy king before going in. Now she goes in, gets rid of that single inferno without having to use a freeze. Now she's under fire. Expo, cannon, and scattershot hitting her at the same time. If she gets rid of that scattershot, he might not need the rage, but he puts it anyway. The king is at 9, already creating the funnel. CC gets pulled. Is a couple of ice golems and archers, not ice golems, and the witch. With the poison, the witch goes down. Meanwhile, the king is still creating that funnel. Now he brings a few miners, brings the hogs, the warden, and the RC to go into the town hall. Bomb tower goes down. He puts the heal to heal them all back up. Uses the queen ability. Now she's getting rid of the eagle, and the scattershot was on the queen, so he freezes her. Gonna have to use the warden ability. There he goes. The warden is doing some stupid things, but he comes back. They get rid of the town hall and keeps going forward. That's just a multi-inferno, which is good. Now the queen is getting rid of the scattershot. The miners are still gone. The RC still has her ability. This is looking good as well. So the miners are getting rid of those defenses. RC as well uses her ability. That archer tower is still left there on the western side. RC is going towards the east, but there's only that archer tower, a mortar, and an AD left. 30 seconds left. He still has 2 super goblins. Once that mortar goes down, he can put them down. Well, they're invisible for a few seconds, so they can put it down now. The miners are getting rid of that archer tower, and this is a triple for Aussie Alliance. A very good response from Aussie Alliance to the first triple from LP4, so it's still tied 7-7 after 3 attacks. And here comes the 4th attack for LP4 is Benzilla going against Xanax. He's bringing a lava loon with 3 lavas, and this one is a Sui hero. Brings the slammer as well. He also has a clone, so he's an electron, so he uses a clone for the loons and the electro dragon to get rid of the defending queen. Sissy comes out, is a couple of witches. The electro dragon gets rid of them very quickly. Tornado trap gets triggered. Aussie is there creating the funnel, gets rid of the AD. King is still there, he hasn't put his queen down. The Barbs activate the town hall. There's the Ice Golem going towards the RC, brings the queen down. Queen is now shooting the Ice Golem. I'm not sure what the RC is doing, but she's not attacking that baby drag. Uses the queen ability, town hall goes down. He's bringing out the lavas with a few loons. Puts his cleanup already, a couple of minions behind. There's only one AD left, and it's that one all the way to the east, so both lavas just went far ahead. There's the 3rd lava going as well. He freezes the center, scatter shot. Going against the sweeper, he's got a lot of loons. He uses the warden ability as they're going through that splash damage area, and he's got a freeze left. Uses it for the waste tower and the single. The RC is still unfrozen, so she's getting rid of some of the loons as they're going through. He doesn't have any more spells. He does have a lot of loons, so now it's just the RC. If she can get rid of those loons, gets rid of the warden. There's only one loon there in the center. There's those loons on the corner. Now they're targeting the RC. There's way too many for the RC to get rid of them. He's got 43 seconds left. He's got cleanup everywhere. This is gonna be another triple from LP4. Ooh. So Aussie Alliance again gonna have to respond with another triple in order to stay ahead. Let's see if they can do it. So it is Greg's Kingdom against Strawberries for the 4th attack from Aussie Alliance. He is bringing hybrid, only 8 hogs and 17 miners. Couple of super goblins and a blimp. He sent the blimp from the north to get rid of that scatter. Probably he's hoping he's also gonna get rid of the eagle. However, he doesn't rage. Without the rage, the queen is just gonna massacre those yetis. He does get rid of the scatter shot, which is good. Maybe if he had done the rage, he would have gotten rid of that queen and the eagle, but he has created the funnel, which is what he wanted. The queen is down. He puts the king and the pecker down there. Now they're going against the defending RC. The queen is now going to go in the channel. King is heading the other way, heading towards the south. He brings his miners in with the RC, the warden, and the hogs. He has to use his queen ability. The healers have swapped now to the hybrid. Hogs are going somewhere else. The town hall hasn't been activated. Oh no, this okay, now the queen has activated town hall and is hitting the town hall. Okay, it's not gonna be a 1-star anymore. He uses rage and heal at the same time, and the miners keep moving south. The queen is still alive. The healers went back to her, but she doesn't have an ability anymore. Uses the freeze on the inferno and the cannon. Maybe I would have used it for the scatter shot, but I'm guessing he wanted his miners to remain alive. The healers have moved to the few miners down there. This is not gonna be a 3-star, this is gonna be a defense. The Arch Tower is just picking the last few miners that are left. He's got like 5 left there. Now they're going towards the Wizard Tower. Now just trying to get as much percentage as he can. The Scattershot now is hitting those miners. Wizard Tower killed the healers, and these miners are gonna be gone pretty soon. So he's got his 3 archers and 1 super gob. Let's try to get a little bit more percent. Brings the archer down. Archer Tower kills her really quickly. Kills the other one. Brings the super gob. Gets rid of that. So that should be a 2-star, 79%. Okay, so we'll have to see how they do on their last attack. If LP4 gets a 3-star here, then they have the guaranteed win. If they do get a 2-star and low percentage, as long as Aussie Alliance triples their last attack, they can still win. So he's bringing again a Queen Charge Lava Loon. Uses the King and the RC to create a bit of a funnel. Uses the Loon and a Baby Drag on the other side to create the funnel. CC gets pulled. It's gonna stall the RC. The RC is not gonna get much value. Puts the Queen down to the east. Gets rid of the AD before pulling the healers. Now he puts the healers down. Uses the super wall breaker and he's just going around for a drive. And another one did go and open the wall. There we go. For people that say the super wall breakers are a guaranteed opening, sometimes they just do interesting things. So he brings the wall breaker and it goes through a wall and going towards the expo, going towards the town hall. Obviously there's a Seeking Airman that gets one of his healers. The breaker is about to die. The Queen is hitting it. A lot of loons come out of it. The loons go towards the Warren statue. The Queen gets rid of the defending Queen and the town hall. There's still 3 ADs left. He's bringing his lava loon from the south. There was a troll Tesla to the south that just pulled the loons, which made the lava pull forward ahead of the rest of the army. The tornado trap gets triggered. Has another set of loons on the west. They're all dying pretty quickly. The scattershots there in the middle are just getting rid of all the loons very quickly. He still has a 2 haste, a freeze, and the warning ability is just used now. The eagle goes down, puts the freeze, the final freeze for that scatter, but he only has around 4 or 5 loons left. The scatter is still up. He does have the haste, but he doesn't have any army left. He's got a bit of cleanup that he can do to get a little bit of extra percentage, but this is not going to be a 3-star. So Aussie Alliance still has a chance. They just have to triple their last hit and they will be moving to the playoffs next week. They only have to triple. Anything less than a triple and LP4 Proc wins this war. So this one, the last minion, just trying to get a little bit more percentage, and he finished 2 stars, 75%. So here comes the last fight, Sanax against Dite. This has to be a 3-star and nothing else. He's coming in with the hybrid and the Queen Charge. He also has 12 wall breakers. Let's see what he tries doing. Uses a test wall breaker, finds a small bomb, puts the healers down, brings a Cockaloon. He sends 3 more wall breakers, puts the wretch down, he opens the wall, the single is on the queen, he's gonna have to freeze it, he freezes it, skellies pop up, the CC comes out, puts the poison down, puts a few loons trying to get rid of that single, but freezes it again. Now the queen should be able to take it. Gets rid of the air defense. Now the 2 ice golems come out. It doesn't need a poison for them, but they're gonna take a long time to kill. The expo is on the queen, so that's not too much damage. She's still raged up, so there shouldn't be any issues there. She's going to be moving in, and then there's the defending queen and the warden, so he's going to need another rage. And there it goes. He just needs the queen to move forward, so it actually starts killing the warden statue. The siege barracks come down. The eagle is on the healers, I'm not sure why. Should be on the picker from the siege barracks, but the healers are going down fast. He brings a few more wall breakers to try to break the queen into that scattershot compartment and the eagle compartment. Now the hybrid comes down to the town hall, queen goes down, healers are dead. Warden abilities used, hogs from the siege barrack come out to just keep creating the funnel and keeping the main army inside. As he gets drawn by the king, the eagle is now on the RC. Now it's on the hybrid. Baby drag to keep funneling the troops in. All the troops are just heading out of the base. He still has a fair bit left. He's got the single, he's got a scattershot, he still has the eagle. Single is on the RC, the RC goes down. There's just a few miners left, and I think this is gonna be a 2-star as well for Aussie Alliance. 15 seconds left. It was a very good try by the boys, but when things go wrong, things go wrong. So he ended up with an 82% 2-star. Well, sadly that's a loss for Aussie Alliance of 11-12. We had the percentage but just couldn't get that final star. LP4 Proc was a good team and we wish them luck in the cup. Also, I would like to congratulate the guys at Aussie Alliance. We have just started playing competitively this year, and I'm sure the Aussie teams will get better as we get more experience. Well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. See ya.